have mental health issues?
Since I was 15. Manic depression, bipolar disorder is the new name.
Hey, this is Ask Pharmacist Tish. I'm here in the beautiful city of Charlotte, North Carolina. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
White chocolate.
White chocolate. Nice to meet you, white chocolate.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a dumb question. Why do they call you white chocolate? Does that have something to do with the love of chocolate?
I don't know.
Oh, so they just call you white chocolate? Okay. So how long you lived in the Charlotte area?
35 years.
35 years. Wow. So you're born and raised here?
Second grade.
Okay, so second grade. Okay.
Second grade.
All right.
Farmdale Elementary on South Boulevard.
Okay. So are you homeless at the moment?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So how long you been homeless for?
3 years.
For 3 years. How is it being a woman on the streets, being homeless? Like, how is that?
Well, being a white woman.
A white, okay, so you're saying it's different being a white woman versus being like black woman on the streets per se. How is that?
It's been very much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Very much
More
from
pressure.
Others of the younger generations.
Mm-hmm.
More racism pressure.
Okay. So you experience, hold up. So you experience racism on being homeless.
Yes.
Because usually in typical America, the white woman is on the pedestal.
Right.
But when you on the streets,
It is absolutely a nightmare.
are you serious?
I'm serious.
Uh-huh. And why is that, you say?
Just yesterday, I got my telephone stolen. Just yesterday. 10 phones later, 5 pocketbooks later, and a 2-year time span.
Okay. So they
Yes.
just kind of just jack stuff from you.
Yes.
So because you white, they figure that you're weak or something, or what they're saying? What do you think?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So how are the men? Are they aggressive towards women, or do they just want to beat you, rape, or like what goes on? I cannot imagine being a woman on the street.
Of ignorance, of stupidity. All men. Of ignorance, of stupidity. All men.
All men. Why do you say that?
It's just Charlotte, Mecklenburg County.
Okay. What's the worst thing you experienced while being homeless?
The nighttime.
And
The
what?
nights.
The nights are hard.
Yeah, nighttime.
Okay. How's that? What happened at night? Where do you sleep at night? Like, how do you?
Well, sometimes I sleep outside, sometimes I sleep inside, depending on the weather.
Like inside where?
Different people's homes, and they'll let you sleep in a room or on the floor.
Okay.
And you have to pay to rent that spot for the night.
Okay.
Lots of different people in the house, but you pay for your spot.
Hold up. Hold up. Back up. So you're saying they're like people that you don't know,
Right.
and they'll let you come and sleep on the
floor or in a room, but you have to pay them to stay there overnight.
And how much does that cost usually per night?
$20.
Really? And how do you find
They'll charge $20 each night
just to sleep on the floor?
just to sleep on the floor.
How do you find? I never heard of that. So how do you find out about these people that offer this?
It's all the different houses around Charlotte. Depending on what side of Charlotte you're on, to who's in the house, and how many rooms they have, and what area you're in. Depends a lot to do with the areas on different sides of towns in Charlotte.
Okay.
And
Is it dangerous? Is that dangerous?
It's dangerous. Yes, it's dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Especially being white and
Yeah.
at nighttime. You want to get inside to these houses, but going in, it's not like if something happens inside that house, you can't dial 911 to help you get back out of that house.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's dangerous.
Wow. So, like, I've never heard of this before. So this is really interesting.
Well, it's the truth.
Okay. So what's the worst thing you ever experienced being, a white woman on the streets? Like, what's the worst thing you ever experienced?
Okay. I had a Mustang
Okay.
that I was borrowing from a family member, and a black male took me out into a park, took my clothes off, took the keys, robbed everything on me, stole the Mustang and left me in that park at nighttime naked.
Well, thank God that's all he did, I guess, right?
That's what happened.
So you were homeless with a car.
Yes,
at one point.
A friend of the family had let me borrow a Mustang.
Oh, it was oh shoot. Okay.
Yes. And I got taken to a park.
Okay.
Clothes off.
Right.
Keys gone. Car stolen and left in that park naked at nighttime.
Oh my! What time of morning was that?
I mean, I don't know all the details, but that's the worst thing that's happened.
Wow. So how was your childhood?
I had a wonderful childhood.
Okay.
Yeah. My parents were married.
Okay.
When they got divorced, that's when my life went.
How old were you when your life?
Down.
How old were you when your parents divorced?
8 years old.
Oh, okay. So that really kind of changed the.
Yeah, it made me have to grow up faster.
Right. Wow. So, I'm really interested in those.
And hang around a lot more adults than younger people.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta grow up faster. So that's what it is.
Right.
That's what happened.
Okay. So what is your hopes and goals? You know, your dreams. How old are you, by the way?
45.
45. Yeah. So I cannot imagine being a 45-year. You know, it's like
my dreams, my hopes, and my goals. I was raised when Reagan was president, and that's the issues, morals, standards, values, beliefs as a Christian that I have.
Okay.
And still have to this day.
Okay.
And I just hope that we don't have World War III right now in North American continent.
Okay. But what about for you personally? What do you want for your life?
I want to be a veterinarian before I die.
A veterinarian?
A veterinarian.
Okay. Do you have any mental health issues or anything, or?
I had major neck, back, and spine surgery.
Okay. Why is that?
And I have mental health issues, but I take my medication.
What kind of mental health issues?
Since I was 15. I still take it now.
I'll
take it till the day I die.
What kind of mental health issues?
Manic depression, bipolar disorder is the new name.
Okay.
And I take my medicine, and then I've had major neck, back, and spine surgery. And I've been homeless. And it's hard to get above ground zero when you're starting out at zero. Go from zero. You're at zero. You want to get above zero, but what do you work from?
Yeah.
Nothing. So it's been hard.
Okay. So you have your ID and everything, though, right?
Yeah.
So can you get a job or?
But see, my pocketbook had been stolen 5 times.
Right.
I finally got my ID back again. I started to get the Social Security card and get the bank card coming back to a certain point.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff all the time. And that's hard to do when you don't have transportation.
Right.
Stable housing.
Right.
No family in Charlotte. And no money. And you receive disability. You can't get above
so you have
zero.
So you have disability.
I take mental health medication.
Okay, but do you have disability?
But you cannot get above ground zero.
Right. So you just need to get on zero to build up from there, not below zero.
Right.
Got you. So do you have any substance use disorders?
No, I don't drink. And I don't smoke weed.
So okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So any words for the people of Charlotte on what we can do to help serve the homeless? I mean, do you need more housing? You said,
really, for adults, they're beyond help. Adults are already at a level. There's no help for them. They're adults.
What about you? You're an adult.
What needs to focus on for Mecklenburg County is the future generations, the children.
Okay.
Bringing and raising the future generations and the children nowadays, 0 to 21.
Okay.
Is the children underage. That's non-adult. They need to focus on that right now.
Okay.
And bring them up to par and standard that they'll change things. Don't take the dead weight of what you can't make better tomorrow. That's not going to change yesterday, not going to change tomorrow, not different today. Let that go. Focus on what's the new and coming up and make that be different.
What about you, though? I mean, I wouldn't give up on you. So you're saying give up on someone like you?
No, not give up, but I'm not into wanting something materialism.
Okay.
Or wanting something that I expect somebody owes me. No, I'd rather the things change for the whole Charlotte-Mecklenburg County.
Okay. What do you think about others? Yeah.
Future generations, focus on that and get that leveled out, so where in the future it's going to make things better for people like me to have a basis and a starting point, and they don't get to a area where it goes that down.
Okay, gotcha.
They can focus on that positivity.
Gotcha. All right.
Do things different. Try different ways for society and children. For when all of a sudden, like Reagan was my president, all of a sudden these people that had Obama president or had this one president or had that one president, that they can go in levels and stages all throughout Charlotte-Mecklenburg County and be somewhere at the age of 45, not just under the ground and no way up and out.
Well, that's so kind of you to think about others. You know, you're going through so much, but you still thinking about the generation under, you know, behind you.
Yeah, because we can't change these adults that are stuck on 1 and 1 is 2. They're far beyond getting help.
Right.
You can't change people. People are the way they are after they become an adult.
Yeah.
But we can change 0 to 21 non-adult and get them the right way to be, so that when they do become an adult, there's not these obstacles depending on what's going on worldly or what's going on just in Mecklenburg County, to a point where everybody, pretty much what it's coming to, I think everybody's going to make the same amount of money.
Okay.
The same amounts, like equality.
Okay.
All life matters.
Yeah.
We all be equal. We're all working the same rate.
Well, that's a dream, honey. That's a dream.
Equal pay. Everybody is the same.
Okay.
So you don't have a high class, middle class, low class, and then there's no way to stem and work from that. If we were all in this Charlotte-Mecklenburg County together, living in the same areas, same amounts of money, same transportation modes, same way to eat, it'd be equality, right?
Right.
And then there wouldn't be this one person is under the ground, one person is a little above the ground, and one person's way up here on, like what you said, the white women on the pedestal. You can't have a still thing. Then there's not going to be the disastrous what we're hearing now, World War III.
Yeah.
You really think about the vascular concept.
Right. Well, you're deep. You're deep. Well, I appreciate you so much, White Chocolate, and this was awesome. And I hope everything works out for you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.